A very early good morning from Doha, Qatar. Today, I'm on the red-eye to the Tanzanian island of Zanzibar, a place where a smattering of African, Arabic, Indian, and European influences came together to eventually become the unique melting pot that it is today. It also boasts some of the best scuba diving in the world, so I had to come check it out. Immigration was super easy, out of the airport and with my driver in less than 10 minutes. First order of business, we had to change money to Tanzanian shillings. So you go to a local market for that for a better deal than what the banks offer with their fees.
This is the local market for the Tanzania market.
Okay. I'm here to get stuff.
I see that. Very colorful.
Very colorful and sometimes I've got some.
The cargo workers have a unique way of getting goods through clearance issues.
Oh boy.
They don't always know which lines are active, so they try to push mostly with the hook, but sometimes they do need to use their hands and occasionally get shocked. Yikes. We got to the exchange, which did not want my camera around. I successfully got the shillings I needed, and we headed back to the car so they could drop me off at the hotel.
Oh, rickshaws. This building seems like it's seen better days.
Little did I know, things were about to get interesting.
Houston, we have a problem. Oh, this is a fun little adventure. So, hotel is completely closed for reservations. Hotels.com says that this hotel made arrangements for me, but they absolutely did not. So I'm going to have to be finding another hotel that's similar to the budget. I'm gonna have to pay out of pocket. That is where we're at. Joys of traveling, especially in Africa.
We went from hotel to hotel, and either they had no room or they tried to scam me because they knew I needed a place last minute.
Walking from hotel to hotel is not fun. Let's hope this one works.
Holy mother of crap, did I luck out. I found a hotel. Actually, the driver was very, very kind and helped me to find we went to a few different places to see if they had room, and they were all like, $200 a night, or, oh, we only have a family room, so it's going to be $350 for just tonight, and then you can stay in one of the other rooms for $150. And then we walked upon this place that's actually quite nice. It's right in the middle of Stonetown, and this is one of the fanciest rooms I've ever been in, and it's cheaper per night than the original room that I had booked, and I think it's far, far nicer. You walk into the room, the showers are here. There's two of them, and there's all these beads around that make it very interesting. Those cool lights up there, hard to see. We got fancy sconces with this bed with the mosquito netting around it. Lots of workroom, the wash station right here. The toilet is in a separate area, and again, they got all these nice colored windows. TV, safe, closet, aircon, and a view of a lot of bird poop. But this is right below. This is the middle of Stonetown. Not only let me check in now at 9 o'clock in the morning, even though it's not think until 2 o'clock in the afternoon you can check in. They're also going to let me have a late checkout when I take off, which is going to be super appreciated because I think I have a 36-hour commute to my next destination. My face looks really yellow there. So Jafari Hotel in Stonetown, holy crap, you're going to get the best review ever. Okay, after a quick freshening up, let's go explore Stonetown. Stonetown is an overwhelming but absolutely charming maze of shops, lively shopkeepers, hotels, residential areas, and restaurants. I'm amazed at how much there is to see here, and I decide to start with the waterfront and try to work my way back. The beaches are better here than I expected. They are kept very clean, and the scores of boats add to the ambiance. And this idyllic artist park for painters is super cute and relaxing.
What is detracting from the ambiance? Well, countless jumbos and hellos as various local people follow and harass you to buy their goods or services. And it's everywhere. Imagine hearing this every 10 seconds.
Hello. Jumbo.
Maybe I shouldn't be too surprised, but you can't walk more than 10 seconds without someone asking you to buy something, without someone wanting you to go into their shop or their restaurant, or a tour guide coming up saying, I will show you around. I just want to walk. I just want to walk around and see what's there, and the sheer number of people coming up to you and asking you for stuff is making this place not fun, and I don't enjoy Stonetown right now.
I'm trying to be empathetic that COVID really screwed over the tourism industry and they really need the business. But tourists don't come here for the purpose of being bombarded with people insisting on buying tours or goods that you don't want, and occasionally getting nasty if you turn them down. I digress. Let's focus on the good parts, like the food.
I don't think I should be surprised, but sushi is a weakness of mine. I love sushi. Oh my gosh. Well, so far my first impressions of Zanzibar are actually pretty positive. I mean, it has all of the jungle features that I would expect of an island off the coast of Africa. It's not nearly as hot as it was in Hadibo, which is a blessing, but it's a lot more humid. So take with that what you will. So you can trade a little bit more being moist versus just being straight up hot. The food variety here is amazing. I'm going to be trying a new thing. I'm doing an octopus and mango salad on a bed of greens with some vinaigrette, so that should be an interesting change. The building architecture here is, I don't know if you can really see that, it definitely needs some pressure washing, but it's very, very vintage, and it's got that old, I'm going to guess colonial feel to it. I don't know if it's English or French. There's not a lot of French that's spoken here. It's Swahili from what I can see. So I don't know if this is a French influence or not. I need to do a little bit more research on that. The only negative I really have to say is that you can't go more than about 10 seconds without someone walking up right next to you and not taking no for an answer for the first, second, or even third time to hire them for guiding. This has been some of the more aggressive people trying to get me to hire them. Hope that's not going to be too much of an issue going forward. I'm just going to put my headphones in, and if they have any nasty things to say about me, I just won't hear it. Oh wow, am I glad I didn't get sushi. This looks amazing. Look at all those vegetables and greens and the fruit and octopus. This should be fun.
It was super tasty, but after that, my jet lag caught up with me, and I went straight back to the hotel for a much-needed nap. And that nap lasted well into the early evening. I was advised to go to a specific restaurant before they closed that is very well known for authentic Zanzibari cuisine. The journey there took me through some of the residential parts of Stonetown, which was fun, with no shortage of soccer games. After a couple wrong turns, I found Lukman's Swahili cuisine. To say they had variety would be putting it mildly. So many variations on rices, curries, seafoods, dumplings, even some prawns, and a little salad to round it out.
This came highly recommended as a place to try some African cuisine, specifically the Zanzibar local foods, and I am not disappointed. I may be coming back here because there is so much to try. Their own variations of curries and rice. Not much by way of vegetables, but they've got a whole bunch of different breads. They're doing things like pastas, they've got juices, and all sorts of crazy stuff.
I had ordered a plate of a few different things to try, but the portions I ended up with were far larger than I had intended.
Oh my gosh. I ordered a small scoop and they gave me an entire plate.
You can take away if you know finish.
I can take away?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is yours.
I may have to do that.
Enjoy.
I will, thank you.
While attempting to make a dent in this meal, I had a guest join me for a quick game of peekaboo. Oh, I did my best.
Oh, it is so much cooler. This is much more pleasant walking experience after the sun goes down here. This is great.
I did wander in and out of a few shops to check out their colorful goods. Very nice variety. After a few more wrong turns, I found my way back to the hotel.
These colored lights are super cool. Really like them. One might be curious about whether it's safe or not to be walking around Stonetown at night by yourself as a female. I can only speak for being in the tourist areas, but yeah, I feel safe. I mean, there's lots of people around, locals and tourists alike, and it's just mostly people trying to get you to go into their shops to buy their things, or kids playing soccer and the occasional bike trying to run you over, but yeah, it's totally fine. It's safe. And yeah, so far, my first impressions of Zanzibar are pretty positive.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope this helps you know what you can expect as a tourist when coming to Zanzibar. See you in the next one.